Hi! How to include methi in your diet without being noticed? The most easiest way. Let's check it out. Welcome to the North Indian Paratha series. I'll be sharing with you the parathas which I make with the everyday vegetables which is around any kitchen. So this time it is methi paratha or fenugreek paratha or ulva chira paratha, which is non-stuffed with some spices and wheat flour. Let's get started. When you're mixing the atta for making any paratha, which is non-stuffed, when the veggies are being added to the flour, first knead the dough without any water with the vegetables because the vegetables would ooze out the water. So in this recipe, I have used around 1.5 cups of water, and the paratha makes around 12 parathas will be made with 3 cups of wheat flour and 1 bunch of methi leaves. The stalk of the methi leaves are not used in this. Only the leaves will be plucked and then finely chopped. Either you can use a chopper or you can chop it with your hands, and then you will mix it with the atta and with the
1 by
spices.
4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of coriander powder, half teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, 1 by 4 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 by 4 teaspoon of cumin powder, roasted cumin powder. If you want, you can add roasted full cumin also. A drizzle of crushed black pepper, salt as needed. Do a whisk in the food processor for around 1 or 2 minutes so that the pieces will get really mashed and sliced up uniformly. Around 1 cup of wheat flour is being added to the chopper so that it gets finely chopped up. So the chopped methi leaves with 1 cup of wheat flour is like this. See, it is finely chopped. Now we'll add the rest of the atta. 1 more cup. This is the last cup. Altogether we have added 3 cups of wheat flour.
While kneading the dough, I have added 1.5 cups of water. Do not add the water completely in one shot. Add little by little, maybe half a cup of water first, then knead the dough, then see the consistency, then add the remaining half a cup and slowly see the last half a cup may or may not be needed depending upon the atta which you are using. The consistency is like how you get the chapati dough. I am not using ginger or garlic in any of my parathas. The reason is that if you knead the dough beforehand and keep it for later use, the ginger and garlic spoils the taste of the paratha and it will give you stomach upset. So I refrain from using ginger and garlic in my parathas. This paratha stays good for 2 days. You can make it the previous night and warm it in the tawa with some ghee or butter and then serve it for kids as a breakfast item or lunch item. One beautiful thing about this is without the kids noticing the green leaves in the paratha, that leaf goes in without being noticed, and it's a great filling idea to give them this amazing paratha. They'll ask for more. The second day also this parathas taste amazing. So do give it a try. Ideally, the parathas are served with a scoop of yogurt and with pickle. But you can always pair it up with a dal curry or any protein rich side dish, which makes it a complete filling meal.
a healthi way to tweak in the healthy veggie into the chapati without being noticed. Nobody can take off the small slices of the methi leaves. In goes to the healthy diet. The detailed recipe is in the description box below. Do try it at home and let me know in the feedback section.
If you liked the video and it helped you in some way, please click on the like button and write in the comment section. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with another paratha recipe soon.